Hi, I'm Tanya from My Vinyl Cut, and I'm going to show you how to curve your text. So you want to start up here with the rectangle tool. When you click on it, it's called a long click or something like that. You hold it, and then you can select this oval, or they call it an ellipse. So when you press down and drag it, it's an ellipse or an oval. If you hit Shift and press it down and pull it out, it makes a complete perfect circle. So, oh, I let go of it too soon. So you can do either one. And then you have to let go of it, because if you click anything, it's going to make another one. You have to go back up here to the selection tool and click it, and then you can delete these things you accidentally made. I hit the wrong piece, so I'm just going to delete these. I'm going to delete all of them, but there's this one. So what you want to do is select your text tool, just click it, and then click in here, and then you can type something. So I'm going to say, I don't know, Merry, like as in Merry Christmas. So you can click it, and I'm going to make it black so we can see. But this is one big kind of a shape, sort of, but it's still in text mode. So if you double click it, you get it back into text mode. You can use your arrow key to, add things. You can delete things. You can also grab this right here and drag it to the ellipse, and it curves your text. So if I want this right in the center, I can kind of eyeball it. If I want it inside the circle, I grab the slider and move it down. You see how it squishes it together? You go over here on the right to the text style panel. Down below, this is character spacing. So you can slide it and space them out more. And then you can use this to move it. Okay, so if I want this back up here, I can put it there, or if I want it even higher, I can put it there. But I'm just going to leave it on the circle. And I want to change the text, so I'm going to tap out of it, select it again. Sorry, my computer's slow. I think Chrome did an update and it just made my computer really slow. So now I can change the text. So this is one I always use. I like this. But you can change it to anything else that you want, like, say, Samantha. I like the upright version. You can make it bigger, but it makes the circle bigger. Now, when you move either one, it moves them both together. It may take a while for them to catch up with one another, but see, I moved the word Mary and it's dragging along the ellipse. I moved the ellipse and it's dragging the word along as well. So it kind of got off center, so I'm gonna, when you change the text, it always makes it different. So I'm gonna slide it back up the center there. Now you see how they don't touch, and script fonts are supposed to touch because it's supposed to look like cursive. You can slide them back in, but sometimes it's really hard to get them to line up perfectly. That looks pretty good. And then I want to slide it back to the center like that. That's really kind of eyeballing it, but you can really use, like, you can actually adjust the ellipse. So I'm going to make it exactly 12 inches by dragging it to the edge of the mat. And that'll be 12 inches. And then I know I can put the center of the word. It's 6 inches. And it's a little off, so you want to put it right in the center. which I think right there is pretty good. Alright, so you can actually change the font while it's still in text mode, even while it's still on the ellipse. But to get it off here, like if you want to add this, oh wait, say you want to make it curved even more. So you can change the shape of this. That's just making it larger and smaller, but you can actually change the circle. Let's squish it. Okay. You can alter it any way you want. And then let's go back to the text style panel. And you can even change it more, although that skews your kerning. So you want them to touch. Okay, so when you're done, you just go like, you select it, and then you say Object, Modify, Weld, and it welds the part that's touching, but the M and the E were not touching. Let me show you how to zoom in. Alright, so see, they're not, and that wasn't even really perfect, so you have to zoom in when you do this. You can actually select the M now, and so now it's no longer part of this. It's on its own path. You can delete the circle, but you can scoot this in, and then select the rest of the word. My computer's super slow right now. Just select all of it, and then click select Object, Modify, Weld, and it welds it all together. Now if you want to see how that's like a bumpy little area there, you can fix that. You double click it and it's in point editing mode, so you can just delete these points just to make it a straight line. And it's going to go back the other way. Yeah, it goes back the other way. See, it's smoother. Same here. Let's double click. See, start at the bottom and delete on the way up, and it gets rid of those bumps. Yeah, that's better, right? And it's not perfect. You can go in there and make it perfect, but I don't have the patience for that. That's why I always like to buy fonts and buy files. Just be careful who you buy them from, because they might not be all that professional. But you can make that larger if you want. So that's how you curve your text. It's not really curved a whole lot, but you see those logos a lot with real curvy. They're all on a circle. Like you can totally make a circle, and then you can type. Let's type my name. So I'll put that on here. Okay, and then you can make it big. You can actually change the size of the text. Right here. So you can make it 100. So you can change it. You can do it up here too. You can use 288. Keeps the circle the same, but it enlarges the size of the text. So you can do that circle thing. Let's make it a little smaller. Right, you have to, so when you change it while it's still in text mode, it changes it to whatever you type next. But if you want to change what you already typed, you have to click out of it, select it again, and then change it. So now let's rotate it. So it's best to keep it on this path as long as you can to manipulate it. So see where this line that goes across here, I kind of eyeball this, to center it. Try to get it even. And then you can just put the big M in the center to make like a really nice monogram. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay. So you want to select the circle and the M, and then you want to center it. Okay. And then we want to, since it's all selected, not necessarily the circle, but the name and the M, you want, let's try this. Object, convert to path. So now you can delete the circle. That's what convert to path means. And even though they're two separate paths, you can group them, and then you can change the color. You can't, at this point, change the font because they're grouped. So you have to ungroup them, and it's also now a path. So you can't, it's not editable text anymore. So that's how to put a word on a circle path. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for another video.